Okay. Hey guys, good morning. I'm Logan, and today my claim is that The Office is better than Parks and Rec. And I know it's going to be kind of hard if you guys are a Parks and Rec fan, but just get ready. So first of all, I'd like to talk about the statistics on both Parks and Rec and The Office. They both aired kind of on the same amount of time, but The Office kind of aired before Parks and Rec. So when The Office aired the first time, The Office, statistically, for the viewers, had up to 7.5 million people watching. And on special episodes such as like Benny Haunt Christmas and like season finales, they had up to 13 to 20 million people watching it. And when Parks and Rec were on the air, they only had about 5 million watching. And for their special episodes, went up to 7 million, which is The Office's normal amount of time. And then also too for their Netflix, because they both were on Netflix basically the same amount of time. For Netflix, for The Office, they had up to 7.9 million people watching for the Netflix, and then 2.34 for people watching Parks and Rec. Then secondly, I would like to provide some examples too. So for the Emmys, it's kind of big for television TV shows. For Parks and Rec, they got nominated for 14 Emmys, but won none. But for The Office, they got nominated for 42 Emmys and won 5 of them. For like Best Acting, Best Seasons, Best Storytelling, and so on and so forth. And then lastly, I'd like to provide some facts. So for The Office and Parks and Rec, not that many people know that Parks and Rec and The Office are both created by the same creators, but Parks and Rec was kind of a spin-off. So already when The Office was doing good, they kind of already had that kind of boost, like, okay, this is going to be a show that's going to come out, which is going to be really good too as well. So a lot of people had high hopes, but at the same time too, they kind of didn't make their markets how The Office did too. So they kind of had like basically the same people kind of working on it, same people helping out, writing the story and everything, but just didn't provide the same amount of hype as The Office did. And the second thing I like to bring up for the facts is that for seasons, for The Office they had 9 seasons and Parks and Rec only had 7 seasons. And for The Office, the last 2 seasons were kind of like a victory lap I like to think about too. It's because Steve Carell left during the 7th season, but at the same time too, they had enough people and enough power to keep going through the seasons as well. And then lastly, for conclusion, these materials have shown me that The Office is better than Parks and Rec. Thank you.